Hey guys, this is the GYL Clan Rumble here, and in this video we will be talking about the OSA, which is a classic weapon from Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. This will be the first kind of a little mini series on this channel, going over the classic weapons in Infinite Warfare, with the first one we're doing being the OSA. So a couple things about this weapon: it has a good fire rate and good damage. It's a pretty balanced gun. One weakness of this gun, though, is it has a lot of recoil. The recoil is really bad on this gun. It's really noticeable, and it's really difficult. In that part, the recoil really makes it bad in longer range gunfights. So, you know, if you go in a long range gunfight, the recoil will just make it really hard to aim and really hard to get your kill. And pretty just overall really kind of hard to control. It feels good to use, but it's kind of hard to control, and that's one of the major downsides about this gun. So, it is a classic weapon, which means it has been brought back from previous Call of Duty. So, actually, it has been in 3 other Call of Duties, sort of. The first Call of Duty was Call of Duty Mobilized for the DS. Call of Duty Modern Warfare Mobilized for the DS, and it was known then as the ARX 160. And it was brought back 3 times after being featured on the Nintendo DS version of Modern Warfare. The next time we saw this weapon return was in Call of Duty Ghost. It was again known as the ARX 160. In this gun, in Ghost, there was a system known as the squad point system. It's kind of like the unlock system. You can unlock weapons and stuff. Generally, like most things in Ghost, people didn't really like it, I don't think. But it was 10 squad points for the ARX 160, which was the highest total for any gun in the game. And again, in Ghost, this gun had a lot of recoil, just like we see in Infinite Warfare. We then saw this gun brought back in Advanced Warfare as the ARX 160, and unlike its counterparts in Ghost and Infinite Warfare, this gun actually had low recoil, and it was a decent gun. You could get some variants for it. That was one of the things in Advanced Warfare, and you know, you could play it with the OSA or the ARX 160, as it was called in Advanced Warfare. In addition to playing, you know, just the normal multiplayer with these guns, you could also play these things in. It goes in Advanced Warfare. You could play as play with the ARX 160 in Exo Zombies and Extinction. Now that brings us to the Infinite Warfare version of the OSA, and the first thing that I want to say about this is, you know, kind of explain why the name is called the OSA instead of the ARX 160. From what I can find, the name OSA comes from the ARX 160 from Ghosts. It actually had OSA written on it, which is an abbreviation for Orbital Space Aeronautics, whatever that is. Probably something that has to do with Ghosts and the campaign or something like that. So, some final thoughts about this gun. It's okay. I mean, is it something I'm going to use a whole lot? No, I'm probably never going to use this gun again. Might use it once or twice more, but not a whole lot. It was fun. I mean, it was fun to use. It's a good gun. And, you know, I don't really feel like people would have cared a whole lot whether the OSA was in the game or not, as opposed to something like the Intervention. Yes, it was a classic weapon, but there really was no need to bring it back. The OSA or the ARX 160 isn't really one of the first guns you think of when you think of iconic guns from Call of Duty. So, you know, they probably should have brought back a few other guns before they brought back this one. I mean, it first appeared in the Nintendo DS version of Call of Duty. So, yeah. It's, you know, it's not a bad gun. I mean, it's actually a pretty good gun, but they probably, you know, should have worked on some other stuff instead of working on this gun, because the game still has some flaws with it. It's not entirely where it should be, and so, you know, the gun's fine. They probably should have worked on some other stuff in the game, some other game mechanics before they started working on this other gun, but it's a fine gun. If you haven't played with it, I highly recommend playing with it, testing it out for yourself and seeing what you think about it. Anyway, guys, that's going to be the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to stick around on this channel for some more gameplay with the classic weapons of Infinite Warfare. Be sure to leave a like down below and subscribe if you haven't already. This has been the GYL Clan Rumble here, and we'll see you in the next video.